Norton Rose has just combined with Fulbright and Jawolski to form Norton Rose Fulbright, a top 10 global legal practice. And joining me to discuss the changing Australian market is Wayne Spanner, who's the managing partner in Australia. Wayne, thank you so much for joining BRR Media.
Thank you very much, Kate. It's great to be here.
Now, Wayne, firstly, what was the motivation behind the combination with a US firm?
There are a number of factors as to why we considered the US to be very important in terms of our global strategy. First and foremost, our clients were saying to us, if you're global, you need to be international and you need to have a US presence. The US, without doubt, is the world's largest legal economy. In order to be able to service the needs of our client, to be able to work on the international transactions, to be able to work with the multinationals across borders, we needed to be able to offer to our clients a full service and a full offering across the US. Through the combination with Fulbright, we effectively now have 11 offices across the US in the main financial centres with almost 800 lawyers in the US now.
And how have you seen the Australian market change over the last 10 years?
Kate, the legal market in Australia has changed significantly, probably more so in the last 3 to 4 since the GFC. What has been the reasons? The reasons are principally around globalization. We have seen the political and economic shift from west to east, and we've seen the rise of the Asia-Pacific region, countries not only in the Asia-Pacific but emerging nations such as Brazil as well, India, but China most importantly, South Korea. Our clients have started to work across jurisdictions and they need providers that can assist them. So we're looking at transactions which involve cross-border movement of capital, investment into resources, and the clients effectively expect that we are able to provide that service, and we do. And so again, that combination with Fulbright is fundamentally important to us to be able to provide a number of offices around the world, effectively 50 offices around the world with over 3,800 lawyers in those offices.
You mentioned a number of changes facing clients. What are some of the challenges?
I think our clients have been facing a number of challenges, not least of which is short-term profitability, sustainability, but importantly also trying to find long-term growth. From a legal perspective, we talk to our clients regularly, I talk to our clients regularly, and the challenges that they face currently really relate to globalization, the impact of globalization on their business, what they need to do, how do they do it, in a globalized economy and a globalized world. Second to that is the growth in regulation. The growth in regulation over a number of years, particularly since the GFC, we've seen a rise in financial regulation across Europe, across the US and into Australia and other countries. And importantly in regulations such as anti-bribery and corruption regulation across the world. But as we see nations emerge, as we see a growth in the middle class, we will find more and more significant regulation coming out of jurisdictions where our clients are doing business, such as in China, such as in countries across Africa, such as in Brazil, India, and South Korea.
And Wayne, you mentioned a shift from the west to the east. What role do you see Australia playing in this new economy?
Australia's got a fundamentally important role in the position it plays in the world. It sits within the Asia-Pacific region, and financially and fundamentally we are strong in the region. We play a significant role not only because of the position we sit in the region, but because of the emergence of the US now out of its slump. So we will see ourselves in a position where we will have countries looking into Australia in terms of natural resources, into the spaces such as agriculture, but also in terms of Australian capital looking for investments in other places in the world, be they emerging markets or traditional Western countries as well.
Wayne, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Kate.